It's the old school gamer back again with more golden lap fun. We completed our first two races, got P1 in both races, currently sitting top of the driver's table on 18 points with Elaine Prost in 12th, points behind number 2, and Mikel Alboreto in third place on 10 points. Williams Honda, the team I'm currently driver for, number 1, with McLaren and Ferrari in hot pursuit. Let's see if we can make it 3 out of 3. Probably unlikely, but we'll see how we go. We're going to be playing Mutton Chop, otherwise known as Silverstone in real world. Wide open track, easy to overtake, and likely to be wet, so it'll be interesting to see how the rain impacts both qualifying and tyre choices. We've got $12 to spend, so let's jump into the garage, and we want to improve our race here. I think we probably want to go for mixture of all three, and then we want to spend $3 more, I think, on steering. Okay, let's just jump in. So it's going to be heavy rain and gradually getting better, so whether that'll be enough to reduce the actual rain, it doesn't look like it. So the water's actually the best at the beginning. So we're definitely intermediates. Soft is just too low. And we want to get out really quickly. So we're currently 4th. Let's go on board with Nelson Piquet and see how he does on this first opening lap, which is going to be the driest, probably be our fastest lap. But we'll see. Tuning may help, but we'll just have to see how we go. So Prost currently fastest on the sector 1, and Prost also takes fastest second sector, likely to go into pole. Prost just coming round, he'll jump up to first. And how close will we be to him? Okay, we're 4th at the moment. Okay, and Fisher in 17th. Let's see where he ends up. Hopefully a little bit higher up. We've been averaging around 10th to 12th, and he only jumps up 1 place, so work to do for sure. Alboreto now is setting the pace, and he's in pole. Let's get a good tune in here. And we're going to stay on the intermediates, try and get one more. We want to go out basically as soon as possible. Just got out in front. See if we get a clear lap. And we've got Fisher coming into pit. I'll give him a tune. We're probably going to have to go to wets, I think, for him. And now PK coming around for his hot lap. Let's see if any cars are going to get in his way. Looks like they are. kind of annoying. So we'll skip past most of them, but it's probably still going to impact our speed. Fisher looks like to be in a better spot. And PK is certainly doing personal best. It would be enough to get up to maybe up to second. And no improvement, stays at 5th place. And Fisher on the wets is not making improvements at this stage, so is likely to be at the back of the grid. So I'm not expecting there to be any more improvements in this qualifying round, just because of the wet tyres now. Nobody's going to be on intermediate, so we'll have to see how we end up here. We'll do another tune. We're definitely in the wet zone now, so let's just see if a tune can make up any improvement. And Fisher coming into pit. Let's see if PK can put up a fast lap, even in wets. Okay, we'll be careful on wets. He's got clear track in front of him as long as nobody comes out. Let's see if he's going to get a clear path here. Looks like he is just. So let's see if he can set a PB. Sector 1. PB. So the tune really helping out here. Are we going to get PB on the second? We are. So this definitely should mean improving. Whether we'll jump a whole second, we'll have to wait and see. We do not need number 4 getting in our way. He's actually overtaking us, which is really annoying. So PK didn't make any improvement. Slightly faster, but not enough to move a position. So we'll come in for more tuning, and that's probably the opportunity lost to improve. But we've still got the race to go, and as we showed in the last race, we have a pretty good head start where we were able to get into the first couple of positions early on in the race. Got a golden tune on our engine. And we'll just see if we can find a suitable spot here. Perfect. Fisher still in 18th. Did improve a little bit, but only right at the very end. So he's coming into pit now. Let's see if we can get our first golden tune on Fisher's car. So PK has the track pretty much to himself. So we'll see if we can get a fast lap here. That was a really terrible investment. That was a better one. I've got a golden tune. PK currently no improvement on sector 1. Probably no improvement on sector 2. No, it's just got too wet. And so really it's just about chasing the tune now and trying to be ready for the race. So Fisher now on his hot lap coming into the straight. And off he goes. He's in the zone. Let's see if that turns into improvements in his overall speed. So far not. He did improve in the second leg. We'll just finish our tune here. And finally, he's going to improve over 18th position. He's not. We'll send out PK, really just for more tuning opportunities. He's not going to be able to get a fastest lap. Although Prost is still somehow able to ace in the first sector at least. So Prost may be going into the lead here. Unless he's already gone round. Looks like he's already gone round. So no, Prost remains in second. Fisher coming in for a tune. Let's stay on the wets. "12 minutes left. PK on his hot lap, but not able to make improvements on previous times, so looks like he will safely stay in 5th place. We'll keep focusing on tuning ahead of the race. Probably got at least one more tune in, maybe two. And here comes Fisher's hot lap. Actually, just finishing his out lap, so he's coming into the pits now. Actually, he's on his hot lap now, so I'm not expecting there to be improvements here. Nope, no improvement. To be expected as we're getting into very heavy rain. And it'll be interesting to see what the race conditions are for the main race. Let's get another tune in here. We'll stay on the wets. Can't get a golden tune yet, but hopefully next time we'll be able to. We just need to send him out as soon as possible. And here again, no improvement for Fisher, stays in 18th place. So we'll speed up a little bit here, just so that we have probably our final tune for Fisher. Let's see if we can get close to a golden tune. Doesn't look like it. Nope. And we'll go on wets. And we'll send him out, but probably not enough time to get back in and do that final tune, but certainly PK should have enough time. And PK, no improvement, as expected. And we'll just finish with a final tune on PK's car. Gets in just in time. So we can get that golden tune, we can. And we'll stay on wets. And that's PK's qualifying period done. Fisher, unfortunately, is not going to get another tune. So that's going to be the end of the qualifying period. Bit disappointed with Fisher's performance, just no investments in his car, so he's drifting off other cars. PK competitive, still nearly a 2-second head start with Alboreto, so it'll be interesting to see how that comes together in the race, if that continues to be the case. So let's let the stragglers come in now, and we'll get ready for race 3. Here we go. And there's confirmation. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be heavy rain. So yeah, the rain is just going to be heavy throughout the whole, and it's probably not even going to dry up in time. So we're on we're on wets to begin with. We'll push. Both on wets. And we'll see how we go here. Race 1. Let's jump on board with PK. So Billy Murray, crew chief of Team Arrows, partied a bit too hard. -1 modifier. Only him though. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a great start like we did in the last race. And we're off. We already lost the spot. Looks like we already lost. Already got a yellow flag. So that's not ideal, but Fisher did have a great start. He moved up 4 places. But very tight still, so almost an immediate yellow flag on that scenario. So we'll just ghost around, and there'll be basically a rolling start as we come into the last. And here we go. Let's jump on board with PK and see if he can make any ground up. So he gets 5th place back from Mansell. Now chasing down Arnaud in 4th. And then you'll have to catch up with Lauda and Prost. Just completed fastest lap. And Fisher fast followed behind him. So let's just knock everything back now. Fisher's done well to get up to 12th. Let's pull back and see the race. Another yellow. There's probably going to be a lot of yellows just because of the number of amount of rain on the road. Everybody did pick wets, but highly likely to crash in this scenario, just based on the conditions. So we'll have to be careful when we are pushing. But we're doing well at the moment. We're up to 4th and 9th. So big improvement for Fisher. He's jumped nearly 9 spots in 4 laps. And PK's moved up a couple of spots. And so we'll just wait for the yellow flag to finish. And then we'll jump back into another rolling start again. Alboreto currently set fastest lap, 2:09. Our fastest lap was 2:10. Fisher's 2:18. And we're off to the race again. So same tactic as before. We want to maximize. We ideally want a red flag to occur sometime before we have to change our tires, because that allows us to do it without any impact. Also, a yellow flag may help us in terms of just not losing places, or as many places when we do pit. So we'll just have to see how this plays out, and we're in a comfortable 4th at the moment, just chilling, staying with the pack, getting more pressure from Arnaud, just overtaken PK. So back to 5th. looks like Fisher may lose. Yep, he lost 9th position to Del Angeles. This is more about a marathon than a sprint in this scenario. We need to be strategic in when we pit and make sure that we're keeping an eye on lap times and ensuring we're not losing too much ground as leaders. We're certainly in this opening pack of 7 cars, comfortably staying in touch with first place. We'll see how we go here. So currently lapping slightly faster than Alboreto in front of us, by about a second, a little bit faster perhaps. So I think we can probably take Alboreto when we need to, but he's currently burning fuel and engine and steering, so we're maintaining our tyres as long as we can. And we just hope to get a yellow flag or a red flag in the next, probably in the next 10 laps or so. As we get up to kind of 20 laps, or maybe a little bit earlier, we'll want to switch to a fresh set of wets. But let's see how we go. Rosberg just completed the fastest lap. So number 6, he's steaming forward. And we've got some early pits back of the track. Nobody from the front pack at this stage is pitted. To be honest, a little early to pit in my opinion. 6 and 7 are both come into pit. So the first, second, third and fourth are beginning to pull away a little bit from me. I'm assuming that they're going to be on at least a 3-stop strategy. I'm probably going to go 2-stop. Is anybody going into the pits? Nope, they all stay on the track. So 6 is just 7 has just changed their tyres, and they just did a 205 and a 204, significantly faster, so they will catch up in time. Let's see what their last lap was. So first 218, we're 224, so we're really beginning to lose traction to first place. Behind me, next one in terms of who's changed tyres is Mansell and Rosberg. They're on 222, 221, so a little faster than me, but again not significant. So I think we're still in a good position. I'm guessing at some point this front group is going to go into pits, and we have the first pit. Prost has come in and he's pitting. And he's out, so he lost a couple of positions there. We're going to have to just take him, but he's going to... Oh no, and Fisher's crashed. So we're in yellow flag territory, so now would be a really good time to pit. We've lost Fisher, unfortunately. He did not finish, but I think pitting now would make a lot of sense. We want to maximize... well, this means we will drop down. I wonder if we cancel and keep going. We're not going to lose a huge amount of performance. I think we keep going and we go for potentially a 2-stop strategy. Let's see how close we are. Yeah, a couple more laps and we'll be there. So let's just check again. Yeah, we're at least doing 2 stops. So why not do one now, I guess, is the logic. So let's do our pit stop, and then we'll look at extending just one more pit stop. So coming into the pits, along with the two Ferraris. And we're out. We did not lose any position, which is great news. Good pit stop for us. And unfortunately, Fish is out. So he spun off. Hopefully he's okay. So it's just PK and no one else at this stage. Let's see how we can do when we start putting the hammer down. And we're coming up to the end of the yellow flag. 10 seconds to go. Here we go. (16 of 14). Let's see how close we are to. Yeah, not quite yet. And another yellow flag. Looks like potentially silver. It's actually good for us from a fuel economy perspective. We might even get to the end of the race. Let's speed up time a little bit. Nobody's taking advantage of this for pit stopping. And here we go. And we're off again. Can we now burn fuel? Not quite. Let's go. We're on fresh wet, so let's maximize the opportunity here. See if we can catch up. Our fastest lap today is 2:07. Let's see if we're able to beat that on this lap. Doesn't look like we've made up much ground. It's about 7 seconds off Arno at this stage. But let's see what our lap time is. .250, so much slower. It must have included some yellow flag time. Let's see how this lap is this time. Though everybody's doing 250 at the moment. Nobody's at the 205 level, which must have been at the very beginning of the race. Let's see how quick we're able to do. Any improvement over 250. Nope, 250.52. So let's drop off power. Let me see how we go here. Just pause. Yeah, we don't have enough tires to get to the end. It's too early to pit, sorry, at this stage, so we'll keep going. Rosberg just did fastest lap. Has the fastest golden lap, sorry. Let's get past these stragglers. Gonna push on a little bit. Okay, let's see how fast we end up going when we maximize our push. Wagner just had a bad pit stop, but he's down the bottom of the grid anyway, so really no impact to us. So we're pushing at the moment. Let's see if we can close the gap. We're currently 8.5 seconds off 4th place. Kevin Butler just crashed. Red flag. Could be a good opportunity to pit. Not at this stage, but at the end we're going to reset all our tires, so this will be an opportunity to change tires. The question is, do we have enough to last the rest of the race? We would do if we don't push it, so let's repair everything. We're also starting right at the beginning. So close. Unfortunately, everybody else is going to be on fresh wets. So it's really a matter of how we finish this race now. Whether we go for no more pit stops and just ride to the end by just coasting and relying on our engine to get some places. Or whether we try and do another pit stop and keep the hammer down pretty much the rest of the race. So we're about halfway through, just over halfway. By the time this red flag's finished, we'll have a bit more time. But let's speed up time. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes. 30 seconds. Here we go. So let's go on board with PK. Let's see if he's able to make up any ground here. We are able to take 4th, but quickly lose it to Rosberg. We take it back. Okay. We're 0.6 laps off fuel, so I'll keep pushing here and just see if we can get close to leaders. We'll probably have another crash, I imagine. Probably another yellow card at some point. Alboredo's pushing hard against me. Yep, he's just holding him off at this stage. And we're going to go for no more pit stops and hope that we have enough here it doesn't impact our overall performance too much. We're currently up to 2nd place. I'm going to drop our fuel consumption back a little bit just so that we can get to the end of the race. Probably for a whole lap, and then we'll put the hammer down again and see how close we are to finishing. I'm just going to change that. I am going to keep acceleration down just so we can keep 3rd off. Just holding him. Able to pull a little bit away in the corners. Obviously have superior steering to Prost. And as long as we're not pit stopping, and they are, we might potentially win this again and have our 3rd pole. Pulling away a little bit now. Okay, let's drop our fuel economy back again. We're currently at 3.8. Let's get another lap in here. Prost is catching up again. .04, and pull away, get the power down on the straights, and we'll let up on the corners, and then power down again on the straights. We're currently in pole. And reduce power again. Slower part of the course. And put power down. And slow down again. Louders on my back. Let's see if we can hold them off this time without needing extra acceleration. We can. Must be pretty close to being able to have our acceleration on for the rest of the race. Let's see where we are at. Minus 0.2, so we're very, very close. Let's drop it off again. Maintaining that first place. Good tire wear. Beginning to pull away just because we've got clear track in front of us. So 15 drivers left. Let's hold the hammer down for a little bit. Let's see if we can pull away. We're currently 3.5 seconds in front of Prost. Let's see if that improves with the extra acceleration. He's not pushing either, but he's still able to catch up. Let's see what it is as we go around. 3 seconds. 3.5 again. Okay. We got another yellow flag. Lauder's out, so he must have slid out, crashed out, pushing too hard. Really good news for us. So it's going to come down to me and Prost. Potentially Alboreto and our final big push. 12 laps left. Let's just speed up time a little bit. Taking over those laps. As we come up to the end of the yellow flag. And here we go, and we'll definitely want to push our engine. I don't want to push our tires. I think we'll need our tires, but we should be good to push on our engine now. Hopefully get another P1 win. We shouldn't have to push. 3 seconds in front of Prost. Let's see if he gets any closer to that. 3.5. 2 seconds right at the beginning of the straight. 3.2 at the end. So in the straights we're able to pull away, nearly up to 4 seconds in front now. 3.7, 3.8, 4 seconds, there we go. So on the bendy bits we're able to pull, so it's really the top end of the track seems to be where we improve, and on the back end is where he catches up. But going good so far. Yep, maintaining our nearly 5-second lead now. 9 laps to go. Gets really close down to 3.2, but then we're able to pull away to 5.3 and hopefully again be able to extend our lead as we go around Canterbury and Prang, Township Bend, coming up to Chippy and Hollow. Yep, we're nearly up to 6-second lead now. Good fuel economy. So if nothing changes here, we should be good. Let's go on board and see how he's doing now. So he's got nearly a 9-second head start. Does reduce, but now 9.6. So we'll soon be 10 seconds in front, I think. There we go. And we're just moving around very nicely. The sweep. Chippy, down to the milk run, down to the hollow. Pasture, steeple case and fleece, and lobster course, and the chicane, hedgerow, forest, and trees, privet, through privet, on the straight. Beautiful. So we're opening up a nice healthy lead now, 10 seconds. 6 laps to go. I don't see Prost catching us unless we come off, have a spectacular crash. I think we've probably got this in the bag. The only thing that potentially could impact this is a red flag, where we'd all start back on the grid again. Saving my tyres for that, just in case. But we'll see. We'll have fresh tyres at that point. So we'll all have fresh tyres. So it'll just be a matter of how quickly he's catching up, though. 5 seconds now. He's pulled in 5 seconds on that last lap. How was it end up being? 9 seconds. So he gets really close towards the bottom of this this section here, and then we're able to pull away. But he looks like he's charging. Currently 4.5 seconds behind me now. So we can pull away again. Up to 5 seconds. Let's see how close he gets this time. Five laps to go. 5.6. Drops down to 4. And we pull away again, 5.8. So we're beginning to gain our lead again. So that charge that he did do didn't really make a big difference. His tyre's probably going to have to go. He's probably going to have to go in a pit potentially. Just depends on how they want to finish. I'm staying on this set, even though the performance is going to be lower. It's within 3 seconds. Can we pull away again? Can. It's getting closer though, 2.7 seconds. Now he's pushing on his tyres. He may lose traction, whereas we're coasting on fresher tyres at this stage. He's right up behind me now. 1.7 seconds behind, 1.6, 1.4. He's pushing. Less than a second now behind me. See if we can hold him off. We do not want him overtaking us. Let's put the hammer down a little bit here. Just keep him off. Okay. And go. 2 laps to go. I don't think anybody's going to be pit stopping now. We're going to go to the end of the race. So let's just see if we can hold him off. Let's put our hammer down again. Pull away. Give ourselves a little lead room. 2 laps to go. Push hard in this section. Just over a second behind us. Maintain that lead. These stragglers hopefully will help. We're going to get past these guys without getting in our way. Let's pull back. And get past these as soon as possible. 3-second lead. It's going to come down to the last lap by the look of it. Get past these stragglers. Let's go. Push, push, push. He's still held up by them. Okay, back to normal again. The 3-second lead. 1 lap to go. Another lap coming in now. 1 lap to go. Is he going to be able to chase me down? 4 seconds. We've got a 4-second lead on him. Can we hold him off? Let's go on board. Final lap. I think we've got this in the bag. Yep, Prost is falling away. He's 4 seconds behind me now. Not showing any signs of catching me. I think we've really got this. Got enough fuel, 0.5. Here we go, round the final couple of bends. Prost charging hard. But I think we've got this. If we get too close, we'll push on our driving. It's 2.7 seconds. And let's just push hard on this final corner. And that should be another pole position. First place, 3 in a row. Fantastic achievement. So our tyre strategy there worked out really well. I ended up just doing 2 stops, one of which was a red flag that everybody had to complete. Good tyre maintenance throughout the race and good fuel economy. And we're able to stay out of trouble. And we're going to take maximum points again. And just 8th and 9th come in and finish the race. Everybody else is over a lap over, so they don't complete that lap. Race over, fantastic. Well, Kevin Butler died. Looks like our guy's okay though. Christopher Fisher is still good. So we've got maximum 9 points. Let's shake that champagne. And so we had three different manufacturers: Williams, Ferrari, and McLaren. So Alboreto, Ferrari's got 6 points, McLaren got 6 points, but we got 9. We completed both our missions there, so we're $8. We're currently sitting very pretty on the top of the table, 27 points. Alain Prost, second, and 18 points, and Michelle Alboreto and a Ferrari, 14 points. So this definitely looks like it's going to be a 3-horse race. Nobody else is even close at this stage, but of course, it's still early in the season, only 3 races in. There's plenty more chances for things to go wrong. So overall, hope you've been enjoying these races. I certainly have. You can see Williams currently sits top of the constructors table, the team table, with McLaren and Ferrari in a similar situation, the 3-horse race, with Ferrari, probably going to be pushing hard McLaren all the way. So let's see where we go. So hopefully we enjoy it. Until the next time, this is Old School Gamer signing off. Take care, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks. Bye.